Greetings. Greetings again. Speaking is Pastor Keragori John. Nashukuru Mungu for the chance that he has given us so that we can be able to encourage one another in the times that we are living in. I want to say that in the journey of life, from whichever place that you are in, at some point you may reach a point in your life where you are worrying of what will happen tomorrow, because maybe you're in school or you are working and you are worried of how will your children be brought up in the midst of a collapsed or a bad economy. And so there is a tendency that you may worry of how you're going to put food on the table, of how you're going to take care of your children or even take them to school because of the bad economy and many other things that happen in our life. And it is at this point I want to share the message, do not worry. I have an encouragement to you from whichever stage of your life that you are in, that you don't need to worry about tomorrow. The Bible says in the book of Matthew chapter 6, and actually let me just read. You read Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. The Bible says, therefore I say to you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Life is more than food, and life is more than clothing. That the clothes that we put on and the food that we eat, as compared to life, you find that life is much more precious. And so it is an encouragement to us that when you look at the birds, they don't labor, they don't harvest, they don't put food on the storehouse, but God in heaven knows how to feed them. Look at the flowers that today is and tomorrow they fade away. Look at the grass of how God has clothed the. God is speaking something to us, that whichever stage of your life that you are in, no matter what happens in your life, you should not worry about tomorrow. You should not worry about what will happen tomorrow. But in the Bible, we also have some people who are worried. When you read the book of Isaiah chapter 6, you find that Isaiah is worried of how the kingdom of God will be like. And God shows him that he is still on the throne and he is still in control. And we have people like Nebuchadnezzar. King Nebuchadnezzar was worried of what the future was bringing to him. And still, God, we see him revealing himself that he is still in control. And so even in our life, no matter what happens in our life, we are called upon not to worry about what will happen tomorrow. The Bible is speaking to us that we seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and he will add to us all the things that we are seeking. And by so doing, God will help us to achieve much more if we put our trust in him, if we put our faith in him. God is calling us to exercise faith in the midst of a bad economy. God is calling us to exercise some faith in the midst of anything that is happening that is not according to the way we had expected in our life. And the Bible is saying that when I read the verse 34 in Matthew chapter 6 verse 34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about its own things. And it continues to say, sufficient for the day, it is the evil thereof. Let us live today and live tomorrow for God.